Warning, the following video might contain some content that might not be suitable for younger viewers. Viewer discretion is advised. When I was growing up, my dad brought a PlayStation 1 for my brothers and I to play. He got us 3 starting games, Twisted Metal, Crash Team Racing, and Warhawk. Personally, my favorite was Crash Team Racing, since I already loved the Crash Bandicoot series with some of my gay little school friends told me about it. It was love at first button push, as I found a true love for the Powerslide and curves and the creative dialogue when I infrequently played the story mode. My brothers and I played it for years, until I recently dug up the disc. I was heartbroken when it didn't work. I really wanted to play the game, as I recently found footage of it on YouTube. I went to all the local stores to try to find a copy, but the search came up unsuccessful. Then I remembered that there were PlayStation 1 emulators on the internet, so I downloaded an emulator and searched for an ISO of the game. I have never regretted something more than this. I started to the computer to get on the internet and look for an ISO. The first search result was coolrom.com. I saw the familiar box art and fell into a wave of happiness. I knew this game was good, but I wanted to know what other people felt of this terrific game. The comments were strange. They all said these weird things as if the game was haunted or something. I miss Crash. He'll be missed. The comments struck me as odd. I had never beaten the story mode as a kid, but did Crash really die at the end? I downloaded the ISO, but I couldn't get that strange comment off of the moon that was in my head. It echoed like a sound bouncing off a mountain. After downloading the file, Chrome crashed, which was very unusual since my computer really has no trouble running the internet. I didn't need it anymore, so I just left it alone. I zipped the file and found a text file named THO12FD. I wanted to play the game, so I skipped the text file. The game started up as usual after I took the emulator's tutorial on how to open the ISO. When I heard the opening theme, I got dialed up and danced. Happiness swelled within me that I finally got to play Crash Team Racing again, or CTR. I really went to the story mode where there was a file that said his last pop. It was cut off due to the limited number of characters. I chose Crash only because the engine was too slow for me. I got to this first world, Insanity Beach, and found out all the boss key doors were open. Not just open, gone. I went to Gemstone Valley and I found the door to nitrous oxide. The main villain and final boss of the game was open, but the keyholes on the bottom of the door were missing. I wanted to fight Oxide, so I went in. He had no starting dialogue, and the race started as usual, but it said at the bottom, instead of saying Oxide Station, it simply read Overturn. Oxide got a head start, and I got off to a late start. Oxide continually just dropped nitro crates, and I eventually hit one. Crashed instead of getting up, just lay there, lifeless. I smashed every button on my keyboard, but Crash didn't move. He was dead. For some reason, my mental attachment to him made me start to cry. I then warped to Oxide's spaceship where he started to speak. "You lose, player!" Then he held up Crash's severed head and he just kept laughing and laughing until I shut off my computer. I loved CTR before, but now I can't look at his happy face without bringing it to an ethical sob that winds and drones through my brain forever. 2 weeks after the incident, Kentwood Mick, a 13-year-old, was found strung to his sling by his neck this morning at around 8 a.m. this morning. "I know my Jonathan," his mother said. "He would not do this to himself." Instantly, a note was found near his hung body. The note simply read, THO12FD. So that was the last Powerslide, a Crash Bandicoot Creepypasta, but this is like based on Crash Team Racing. And the Creepypasta itself is kind of okay. It has potential, I don't know what to say, there's some scary moments, the player had to go through the whole adventure mode, with all the tracks and sees some strange stuff while going through it. Sorry, just they ate something for dinner. So yeah, and the stories just come in like a bit longer if they go by that direction instead of like frustrated like him just facing off Oxide, since there's like there's always be like a pretty disturbing moment involved with him and a severed head of Cash Banuka. So yeah, but you know, but the most disturbing part is like that the 2 weeks the 2 weeks later the 2 weeks later moment where the Jonathan, the main protagonist, just off himself, which is kind of strangely dark. But even though the whole like the main characters just end their own lives, fanning these creepypastas kind of start to feel cliche most of the times. So yeah, and the creepypasta itself overall is just okay, but has a good amount of potential. But I just I really I do prefer the Crash Bandicoot 5 creepypasta, since that's a bit more crazier. So yeah, this was more crazier because during the post game stuff, it crashes is like felt a little bit mental after being in Cortex, and the player's just confused what the heck is going on. So yeah, but anywho, I just hope you guys enjoyed this creepypasta reading video. So like and comment this video and subscribe more content. So bye.